Go ahead if you guys want to. Good job today.
Are they going to be okay? If they sign either one of those companies, I think that high-rise condo is going to lean over.
My name is Keiji Sato. I'm here at Doki Doki Auto for a presentation on an engine piece we developed to fit their new compact car. But, everyone, go on, we're listening. Respectfully, it doesn't really look like it.
They don't seem as engaged as they were listening to Biribiri Co. and Pampa Incorporated's presentations before us.
We at Tokimeki Motors have succeeded in developing the most energy-efficient engine in the industry. Should we end things here? Huh? Oh, yeah, go ahead if you guys want to. Good job today.
Huh? Are you serious?
Yep, thanks for coming.
I'm sorry, Noah.
They were totally uninterested in what we had to say. I guess. It's not surprising that Doki Doki chooses Biribiri or Ponpon if they're like that.
Are they going to be okay? If they sign either one of those companies, I think that high-rise condo is going to lean over.
So let them do as they please. Nishina, that was a total waste of time. Why the hell bother inviting what's-their-face? Tokimeki? To do presentations when we've already settled on Biribiri or Ponpon. I thought it'd be good to at least give them a chance. You were listening too, right? Biribiri and Ponpon are steady, reliable companies. No wonder we've been working with them for 20 years. Setting up time for a presentation was utterly pointless. I'm very sorry, sir.
Not to be rude, but Yamamoto, I thought what Tokimeki showed in their presentation was very good. As someone from development, I also thought their engine was revolutionary. But the other two...
Know your place, Osada. We're hiring someone else because your department is behind schedule developing the engine in the first place.
But you're gonna be in hot water if you try to work towards an end result you've already decided on.
I've been doing great for years. I'm not gonna mess up all of a sudden.
Complacency based on past successes is what brings about trouble. It's been a notable occurrence within the sales division recently.
How about we see the results first, huh?
I think the results are already obvious.
A month later. Huh? What exactly is this? This is the prototype Biribiri and Ponpon co-developed. Biribiri was mainly in charge of its design. The valve area looks a lot like what's already out there. Same with the size. This thing looks like every other engine on the market. Didn't they brag about making something revolutionary in their presentation? Nishina, get President Yoshida from Biribiri in here. Yes, sir. Right away. I was summoned? This engine. It's unremarkable. What about this is groundbreaking? What happened to the spectacular engine you were so confident about during the presentation? Of course. This is just a prototype. We guarantee the final product will be excellent. Well, so long as that's the case.
You're satisfied with that?
You again?
Yoshida, is the final model really going to be better? Honestly, I don't think this thing can be improved upon.
Are you questioning our abilities?
Based on what we saw during our factory visit, I doubt your facilities are capable of producing what you're advertising. Your machines and supplies are filthy, and the overall environment is poor to say the least.
Their establishment has history. Of course, it's not gonna be brand spanking new. It's old.
I'm not talking about structural aging, Yoshida. It's evident you're skipping out on factory inspections.
I would never. How dare you say that?
Are you sure about that? Why don't we check the footage then?
What? What's going on?
We caught your subordinate and Yamamoto's on staff on video, slacking off and chatting during what was supposed to be a factory inspection. My staff asked to borrow the footage when key factory employees left the building. We only have footage from one incident, since the recordings get scrubbed at the end of every day. But it's consistent with what other factory staff have told me is the norm.
Yoshida, are you serious? Surely there's been some kind of mistake. I've had enough. Development for this engine is going solely to Ponpon. You understand? But...
Hang on a second, Yamamoto. Isn't the root of this issue you're sending off a newbie to do the inspection in the first place? When I asked the other staff, you told the rookie Biribiri shouldn't have any issues before sending them off to their assignment. And don't you think it's necessary to conduct a proper investigation on Ponpon's factory before we hire them?
Fine. We'll do the inspection if you insist, but we've had a good relationship with them for years. I'm not about to cast doubt on them willy-nilly.
There's the complacency I was talking about earlier. Shoot, the company's gonna be in serious trouble if this continues.
Meanwhile, Yui and I've never seen such a spectacular engine. Are you sure you're okay working with us? Absolutely. But please don't settle for something from a presentation that's only theoretical. Please do whatever you need and survey our factory or have a hearing with our factory manager. I really appreciate how thorough you are with everything. Thank you so much.
So glad we got the contact with Days without a hitch.
I know, right? I was really worried they'd not listen to our pitch because of the Doki Doki incident.
There's no way two places would shoo away the great Sato. Your engine designs are the best in the industry. Be more confident.
Thanks, Noah.
Don't mention it. Hello, everyone.
You are?
Huh? What's wrong, sis? Oh, wait. Yeah, actually...
1 month later. Oh, Ponpon's engine design is so sleek and simple. Thank you very much. Ponpon successfully eliminated any costly engine functions or excess parts from their design, so their end product is simple and functional, free of any bells and whistles. Eliminated costs. That's music to my ears.
I think our cars are gonna be too much for that engine to handle.
What? Why are you here, Osada? And the people next to you are Tokimekis. May I take a look at the engine? Sure.
Yeah, I think they cut too much on this.
I agree. Since they knew you'd like things cheaper, Yamamoto, they pushed themselves too hard to cut corners. What the hell? How dare you suddenly barge in here and make jabs at Ponpon's engine? Do you have any boundaries? I'm sorry, but this has everything to do with customer safety. We can't keep our mouths shut. I strongly advise against using this engine. Are you that desperate to get the contract?
It's not about the contract. Like I said before, this is a safety matter. And if you choose to go with this engine, your work ethic will be out of control.
And what's wrong with that?
If sales for the new compact car go well, you plan on developing other car engines and parts with Ponpon as the main partner, correct? Selecting which engine to go with is that crucial to the survival of our company. And making your decision based on trust alone is far too risky.
So your idea is go with a company we can't trust, eh?
Your trust needs to be earned based on performance, not just sentiment alone, Yamamoto. Thanks to Osada, Tokimeki has been granted permission from Doki Doki Motors president Mr. Ishihara to develop a prototype alongside Ponpon and have the better engine selected after conducting test drives on both. Therefore, we'll develop our own engine and have you test it out. If the results aren't in our favor, we'll back down.
Who the hell do you think you are? Huh. Tokimeki's factory doesn't even compare in size or legacy to Ponpon's facilities. They'll make for easy competition, don't you think? Yes, indeed. But let's re-examine the components for good measure.
We look forward to the product test date.
From then, Tokimeki worked like crazy to continue developing their prototype, and on the day of the test drive, look how beautifully Ponpon's car runs. Splendid. Absolutely. You were right on choosing them, sir. How was the engine? Tell us how fabulous it felt to drive.
Well, I didn't like the sound it was making.
Huh?
As I expected. It didn't sound good on video either.
No way! I didn't hear anything weird. Me too.
That's cause you guys were in the audience seats, just watching the car go for a loop. You weren't paying attention to the video.
If the engine's making that noise, I think there's an issue with the exhaust system.
I think that means the components they used were very poor quality. Is this the part where you cut costs on?
Well, yeah. Pompon said they succeeded in making something that was dramatically cheaper than the norm.
Go figure. I think they went too far trying to appease you, Yamamoto.
Yamamoto, this is a serious issue. Mr. Ishihara, wait, please. We haven't tested Tokimeki yet. Driver, please get ready ASAP. Nice. Engine sounds real smooth.
I think so too. There should be no issue.
How was it?
Fine. No noise, no nothing that was out of the ordinary.
Thank goodness. It looks like we've reached a verdict. Wait, please. Tokimeki's factory is tiny compared to Ponpon. How on earth are they gonna be able to develop engines at a steady pace?
Exactly when is your intel from?
Huh? What do you mean, when?
Our engines have a new feature that enables them to recover thermal energy.
Thermal energy recovery? That's cutting-edge technology no one in the industry's been able to develop.
Yes, you're right. The people at Sato's factory have all worked long and hard in unison to develop the technology we have. Yes, the factory was small back then, but we never had a shortage of contracts because we prioritize safety and quality in our work.
This is the result of many years of hard work, sweat, and tears.
If we have Tokimeki's technology at our disposal, we'll have a steady stream of revenue from business that will allow us to invest in developing an even better engine. Tokimeki can then be the main developer of Doki Doki's engines. I bet we'll be able to make something even more groundbreaking if we have the funding. Sato's a genius.
Why the hell have you kept your mouth shut if you had all this amazing technology and potential this whole time?
Yamamoto, how long are you going to keep this nonsense up? You were the one who wasn't listening to Tokimeki explain their technology that day.
The hell did you say? Nishida, do you recall anything? No. Nothing at all, sir.
That presentation has been recorded. All you need to do is hit play, but this just goes to show how you're totally biased and unwilling to lend an ear to any new person or company you don't have a background with.
That's not... Yamamoto, in the past, you were overflowing with ambition to better your performance and expand the company. Unfortunately, you've developed a skewed rating system that only looks at company size and achievements. Look where that's led us. This is how much we lost investing in Biribiri and Ponpon. The amount they recklessly spent on R&D is astounding. The Yamamoto I knew back then wouldn't do something like this. I want you to remember who you were and start afresh, understood? Yes. Yamamoto and Nishina were demoted and lost their executive positions. They were unable to keep up with the new management standards. And they changed companies to try to get a fresh start. But life is not so easy, and their new employer was unwilling to shoulder any losses they incurred. As a result, their social situation worsened far more than what it was when they worked at Doki Doki Auto. They lost their jobs again afterwards and have been MIA ever since. Meanwhile, at Tokimeki Motors...
This is a gift for my sis. She wanted to say thank you as always.
Oh, she shouldn't have. After all, we're the ones who owe her. It's thanks to her our company got so big after.
Oh, well, if you want to pay the thanks forward, then you can pay me. I'm still waiting for you to ask me out.
I didn't know that. Okay. In that case, let me ask. Will you go out with me? Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.